You can't have Christmas without Star Trek, right?
Every year, I think many of us think we're going to tone it down a little bit, but then it's difficult because it's that, you know, that saying, like, if you build it, they will come.
Hi there, welcome to the Global Goods Holiday Special, where we feature good news stories that celebrate the magic of the season from right across the country. Now, our first story is truly out of this world, and it has trekkers across the country beaming. Check it out. When Moncton's Martin Ahern flicks on his Christmas lights, no question, it's out of this world.
I was the average person that put up a few strings of lights, and then for some reason I started to add little things here and there, and it kind of grew from there.
Walk through his yard and you quickly realize that resisting his obsession is futile, and set your phasers to stun, because once you get out back, you boldly go to where possibly no one has gone before.
So people are kind of, shocked and amazed to see it.
Hovering uncloaked over his yard,
I made a replica of the Enterprise that's 16 feet long.
Ahern spent 8 months handcrafting this mothership based on the original Star Trek series to near perfect scale. It's held together with wood and duct tape and designed right down to the smallest detail.
They call these, I believe, basards, which is the front part of these nacelles, and they have a bunch of Christmas lights in them.
For trekkers who drive by, it's like Christmas has come early.
You can't have Christmas without Star Trek, right?
Now we're off to Kelowna, where walking through Candy Cane Lane has become a holiday tradition to support those in need. Jules Knox has the story.
Every night of the week there will be slow driving cars and people walking with their families, their dogs, their children, their parents, their grandparents. Honestly, this is for everyone.
We love it. It's part of our Christmas tradition, as we'll always make time to come to Candy Cane Lane.
The annual tradition even creeping into local real estate deals.
One of the clauses that my neighbor here, when they sold their house, was that they had to leave the lights and the new neighbor had to put up the Christmas lights. It's quite a bit of work for everyone here, and every year I think many of us think we're going to tone it down a little bit. But then it's difficult because it's that, that saying, like, if you build it, they will come. So we build it and then people come.
The holiday cheer all for a good cause. Visitors are asked to bring a non-perishable food item. Last year, nearly 11,000 pounds of food was donated to the Women's Shelter and Freedom Store, an addiction recovery program.
Now to Montreal, where a West Island group works to make sure seniors aren't forgotten this holiday season. Dan Spectra has the story.
You don't usually see a family come together to decorate a Christmas tree in the middle of a busy grocery store, but this is no ordinary Christmas tree.
So we're doing Be a Santa to a Senior.
Alana Edwards has brought these senior gift trees to the Provigo on Saint Jean Boulevard in Pierrefonds. They will be the key to bringing joy to elderly people who may not have anyone thinking of them during the holidays.
I feel that senior citizens are often forgotten about once they're put into homes.
Not all the residents have family members, so they don't always have someone who can give them a gift.
And so the role of Santa can be played by anybody who walks into this Provigo. Here's how it works. The seniors have written down what they hope to get for Christmas, and the notes are each stuck to an ornament.
They are very simple. They are socks, they are underwear, they're slippers, things that we take for granted. They don't. It makes their day just to receive them.
People stop in, grab one of the decorations.
They'll go shopping and they'll bring it back here, and we'll wrap it and deliver it.
This one, it says dollar stuffed animal, and this one, it says chocolates. I just feel privileged to be able to buy things and give somebody some joy at Christmas time, particularly seniors.
The cherry on top, the gifts will all be hand-delivered to the seniors by preschoolers.
They love children, so whenever the children come, it just brightens up everybody's day.
Now to a story about kids from right across the country writing letters, not for Santa, but to our troops.
We're making letters for the Canadian Army Forces.
A lot of people don't get to see their family, like maybe their mom or dad. They have to go away, so we're writing for them, showing them that we still respect them.
It all started with a tweet. Canadian Forces asking for cards for those serving abroad.
We talk a lot about kindness and doing nice things for others and what others do for other people, and it just seems something natural to do for my students.
They're probably not going to get any cards for Christmas, and I just feel like it'd be a really nice gesture.
Oh, they did get cards all right, thousands from across the country.
Receiving a parcel from them is like just a little touch of home in your tent, basically.
It's a little part of home that they can read and see that even though these people don't know them, they actually care and they support us overseas.
We decided that we were ready to sacrifice a lot of things for the Canadian people. And it's nice to see that the Canadian people are also they have knowledge of what we do and what we are sacrificing.
I just appreciate all the hard work that they've done.
And speaking of hard work, check out this New Brunswick principal willing to endure public humiliation, all to teach his students about the importance of giving during the holidays.
Whatever needs to be done to make sure that nobody goes hungry.
To motivate his kindergarten to grade 8 students to give back to their community for the holidays, he vowed that if the kids raised at least $3,000 to buy turkeys for underprivileged families, he would stuff himself into a turkey suit and trot out into the community.
Every year it's a bit of a squeeze to make sure that the turkey costume fits. There's not a whole lot of give to it, so.
Maybe a little too much turkey.
I need to lay off the gravy this year, I guess. I am Mr. Turkey Tall for the day, and my vice principal is dressed up as Frosty the Snowman, my other vice principal is the Swedish Chef, and one of my former students is Sugar Plum the Elf.
Just the notion of watching their principal prance around in a turkey suit, sporting bright yellow feet,
Turkey feet slippery,
was all these kids needed to surpass their goal. And his lesson to help others is having a lasting impression.
Yeah, I find there's some families that can't afford turkeys, so it's good that we give them for them.
We try to teach the kids to be good citizens and good people as well as good students. You see the families getting ahead, and that's what everybody needs, just some help.
Turns out he may need a little too.
Borgie.
He'd better watch out for that Swedish chef who seems to have something up his sleeve.
We're fighting hunger together, so yeah, he's safe today.
But he just might be on the Christmas menu.
I'm a bit nervous, but I am faster than him, so I should be okay.
Or so he hopes. That's all for this edition of The Global Good. Thanks so much for helping us share some smiles. And from our global family to yours, we wish you a very happy holiday season. And don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can help us share some smiles and share the link. After all, it's for the global good. Happy holidays.